popcorn rasgora. What? I'm back. For a third time. Just read from the paper. Throughout the show, we follow the awkwardly magical journey of 3 adolescent adventurers. However, magic isn't real as a podcast for adults. Content warnings can be found in the episode description. Wait, you brought me back to life to read disclaimers? Yes. You can go back to sleep now. Wait, no! I could have raised this world! No! No! Ah! Very good. Hello and welcome to another episode of Magic Isn't Real!
Magic isn't real.
Love the energy in the room today.
Oh my god, this is gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. I mean, they're all good ones, but like this is gonna be interesting.
This is gonna be gooder.
Episode 20.
20.
We've reached double digits.
Is that real?
Oh, wow.
My god, we can almost drink. Yeah.
Our podcast can almost go to bars.
Our podcast doesn't have to pay student loans yet, but is in the progress of taking them out.
Coming up on it.
But it will.
It will. All in good time.
Joined with me, as always, they put ass in embarrassed. It's Kayla Temshiv.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Kayla Temshiv, they, them, and I play Parker Henley, she, her. Parker is a 14-year-old 5th level Circle of the Shepherd druid, and Parker's tagline this week is, Ted can never know I think his mom is hot. That's my time.
Yeah. I forgot you outed yourself.
But he forgot everything. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
What is up, everybody? My name is Jonah Pfeiffer, he, him, and I, Christian, who do I play on this podcast?
No.
Ted Bartleman.
You know, I'm having a hard time recalling right now, but I feel like if I did know, their tagline would be, hey, can anybody remind me what was going on earlier?
Like, what a cool dream.
Hey guys, my name is Christian Contreras, he, him, and I play the amazing, the immaculate, the absolutely chiseled, and not, let's forget, ever so humble, Brandon Rodriguez.
I would dare to say that he's succulent again.
I think he's made that
Because
character.
you apologized last episode. So
Oh,
I think
I
you might be
did?
succulent
Jesus
again
Christ,
now.
I'm so happy I don't have to keep that Post-it note on this desk
That's
anymore.
right, I did
Jesus.
apologize. I can't believe that's what it took. It took me that long to say sorry.
This is the worst character to get that one.
And Brandon's tagline this week is going to be, am I really going to have to bond with Ted again?
Yeah. Oh, boy. If we don't remember what happened in the episode, maybe we remember what happened in high school with some extra credit.
Famously good at extra credit.
For those of you that don't know, we asked the players 2 bits of trivia before the show. 1 from high school standard prep, 1 from D&D related trivia. If they get the high school test question right, they get a free reroll in the human world. If they get the D&D related question right, they get a reroll in any other. Are we ready for the high school related trivia?
Never
Wags.
As long as it's not about butterflies again.
It's
Not
always
the
fair.
butterflies.
The golden ship.
Hey, man.
And the high school question, coming from none other than our patron, Rebecca White, who is just using the shit out of their Patreon tiers.
We love you.
Rebecca, please don't make us look stupid.
Part 2. The Vachnians take over neighboring dimensions one by one, stripping the land of its resources and stealing valuable artifacts for themselves. Similar to the Vachnians, the Great British Empire. The Great British Empire was force that would invade nations, strip them of their resources, and stole many valuable artifacts for themselves, taking over 50 sovereign countries, lasting over 400 years. When did the Great British Empire officially end?
God,
Oh, great.
please tell me
I
it's
will
multiple
allow
choice.
You 5 years of wiggle room.
Oh my god.
So if you said 1829, you're really saying 1824 through 1834. You get those
You get
little
the 10.
5
Okay.
years of wiggle room in between that answer.
5 years in each direction.
Bonus, if you can tell me the last nation they gave back. When did the
All right.
Great British Empire end? And then whenever you are ready, Christian, we are going to start with you today.
I said 1806 and France.
1806 with France. Kayla.
I said 1861, so a little bit of a massive jump there.
Okay.
And then I know it isn't India, but India.
Okay.
Because they had the tea.
Yeah.
Literally, like there was a
it
British.
was a big,
yeah.
big tea trail.
I went way later, as
Okay.
in 100 years later.
Okay.
I'm saying within 5 years of 1960.
Okay. Do you
And
have
I also said India.
and also India.
Okay, that makes me feel better.
Okay, guys. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
none of us got this question
Yep.
correct. Closest was Jonah. The correct answer is 1977 during the Cold War.
later.
And they
Wild.
released Hong Kong back to the Chinese administration.
Wild.
that's
And their
fucking
comment
crazy.
for this question was, please stump them, love Rebecca White.
Oh my god.
You did.
Yeah,
Rebecca-
I knew it was disgustingly
Beautiful.
late.
It was like too late. They should have been like, all right, guys.
You know what? I wasn't able to take European history, so
I'm Mexican.
I
What's
was mad about it then.
Damn. 17 years away.
Okay, so no real world
That's-
slots back on that one.
That's fine. Are we ever going back?
That's up to you guys. But let's move on to the D&D related trivia. Today's D&D related trivia comes from none other than our good friend Peyton
Peyton!
Hey!
with this question. Commoners in D&D have stats that are well-rounded, around 10 across the board. 10 intelligence, 10 strength, 10 wisdom. But with 10 intelligence, they can still read and write in 2 languages. So what's your excuse, America?
I'm growing as a person.
The question is, with commoner stats being 10 for strength, how much weight can they comfortably carry without becoming encumbered? This one is multiple choice. A, 180 pounds. B, 250 pounds. C, 300 pounds. Or D, 380 pounds. With stats of 10 for strength, how much weight can a commoner comfortably carry before becoming encumbered? Jonah?
Was
Still
B
wait.
250?
B was 250.
Yeah, pick a B.
Okay. Christian?
B.
B.
Oh, damn. I'm saying A because as someone who usually has a 0 for strength, that feels like what my D&D Beyond tells me.
The correct answer for this one is C, 300 pounds.
Really?
What? Patreon has stumped us
Wow.
twice today,
Imagine-
which is actually really refreshing because you guys have been nailing every single question. for the
Dang
past
it, guys. I
couple.
just used all my D&D rerolls.
It's like, no, I'm going to get a
crazy.
fuel up at this next extra credit.
I want to know what D&D Beyond says I can lift.
What's your strength for Parker?
6.
Oh.
Shakes.
Oh.
I'm 14.
I mean, yeah, that's
I
fair.
was thinking of carrying capacity, not push, drag, lift.
Ah.
Oh,
Push, drag, lift is twice carrying capacity. Damn it.
It be what it be.
Alas.
You got stumped.
Someone say
Thank you.
something funny so we can transition.
Something funny.
Ben,
all right. Let's go re-traumatize Jonah.
Let's see if I can sword my memory out.
What? You just ran. Okay, quick. Everyone throw in punchlines until we have a good one.
Well then.
As we left off.
You seriously don't remember anything.
No, I don't. That makes things a whole lot more complicated.
Okay, you two weren't mad at each other anymore. You had a big fight and you fought it out. We're working as a team. We got the Snell healed. We have a seed for the Snell healed, and once we return back to the king, we'll get the actual plant. Can I make a phone call? Please don't kill each other.
I'm not planning on it.
I would hate to mess up this cool suit I have now, apparently.
Yeah, you got it to look like the Mister.
Oh, man, what happened to me in those 2 days? I wanted to be like the Miz.
Also, The Miz, if you're listening, we love you, bro.
Parker would like to duck into a cavern and make a quick phone call.
Absolutely. With
To
your
the
PCS
Miz?
or with your
Yeah.
phone?
Hi, PCS.
Hi, I'm your PCS.
Can you call Colin, please?
Absolutely. Calling Colin.
Da, da, da.
Hey, what's going on?
Hi. Couple of things. I assume you haven't been watching us very closely as of late, right?
I mean, I still, check in every once in a while. I'm sorry if that's an invasion of...
Now we're at that point. There was a big monster that liked to have physical relations with people and then shapeshift into things that you personally found attractive and wiped the last 2 days from Ted's memory.
Oh.
Does that mean anything to you?
You said it drains you, it shapeshifts. I don't know if I know this. I could take a look at some books and see.
Okay, also, we had a shared dream with an intergalactic experience wherein now we're engaged in a death battle across dimensions. Just keeping you posted on that.
Pump the brakes, what?
So, it's been a crazy 48 hours.
What the fuck happened when I looked away?
I'll get into more of it later. We met the god of fate. Essentially, there's a wish.
You guys aren't in that plane of existence. What?
We got brought there.
When?
Last night.
You didn't tell Colin about that. What a dick move.
I'm winning points with Colin right now, you guys.
Okay.
We've got it under control. I have a plan.
This is making me a little uneasy, if I'm being honest with
well,
you.
you're going to have to trust me, because in the last 48 hours, I blackmailed a god, brought Christian back from the dead. I did that, by the way, and now I have a plan to do this thing, so please work for me now, please.
Wait, Brandon's alive again?
Oh, yeah, I brought Brandon back to life.
I was just in the middle of figuring that out.
Oh, I did it.
I left Reese to finish up the laser tech. I could have been helping.
Okay, I have a new thing for you to figure out.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, what is it?
Cool. I'm looking for the wizard champion.
The fucking who?
So, for each of our classes, you know how you said I'm a druid?
Yeah.
So there's only one druid engaged in this death battle thing.
Okay.
And we've got to eliminate the other contestants so we can take their powers.
Right.
And at the end, one of us will be left standing. And also, Cairo's in the fight.
What happens if you don't play?
Then one day they come for you. Colin, you've been running the show for a while? I've made up my mind about this one.
We're not ready to fight, Cairo.
No, of course we're not. I'm optimistic, I'm not stupid. But we are ready to fight the wizard champion. And I'm hoping that maybe a wizard has some sort of restore memory spell, but if not, I guess it's kind of okay, because then Ted won't know I think his mom is hot. But everything other than that, I would like for him to maybe remember again. Look, I need you to track down any just wizards that stand out to you. Anything that looks weird, okay?
Across infinite dimensions. I'm clarifying, I'm not being sassy, I can do that.
Then yes, across infinite dimensions.
Yeah.
And last question, and then I've got to run. What do you do when you like a boy?
I wouldn't know.
Famously gay, Colin.
I really haven't delved into much of that part of my life.
Okay, sorry for asking, bye! And then Parker's gonna hang up and run back into the room.
Call concluded.
Have we been fighting for a long time or something? Because I kind of feel like a juiced lemon.
How does it feel like to have bones again?
What?
I'm sorry, trying to
Wait,
start.
no, I remember that. You pushed me out a window. You fucking piece of shit. No wonder we ended up fighting each other.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? It's the first thing that came to mind to get you out of there.
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
Well, shit.
So I just spoke to Colin. I've got him working on some tasks for us.
Well, what can I do for you?
You are gonna come with us.
Yes, sir. We gotta get you out of this place we're in.
We're gonna take him with us and see if we can reinstate you at a higher position once we move on to our next project.
Yeah.
It's so
Full
thank
benefits.
You. Thank you.
Retirement matching.
You guys find a way across. I'm not going to have you roll to get across that gap again. You guys did it the first time. And we find our way outside the cave. We start to see peering light. And once you get adjusted to it, you see that the royal advisor is standing about 20 feet away from the entrance with a paper in hand.
Hey, who's this guy? He looks important.
So
It's very important.
Yeah, his name is Lilypold. I think
Lilypold von Kingsley, right hand to the king.
It is a pleasure to meet you, sir.
You met him. You didn't really like him last time. But he's very important. Ted,
What's going on here? What is of the mine?
the mine has been cleaned of its demons. Apologies, my comrade here has suffered a brain injury in the doing so.
Oh, an obelix.
Does it like to shapeshift and then kiss people?
We had suspicions.
Wait, it kissed me?
I don't see why it wouldn't.
Well, thank you. I'm flattered, but I still didn't consent.
No, you don't worry, I killed her.
Yeah, Parker killed her.
You didn't return it back to its box. You ended its life? Completely?
Dolver did not speak to me of the ways of obelisks in our high training of the past.
Yeah, we're not animal control man. We're adventurers.
And oracles.
And oracles. Both of those things.
Well, the king gave you his word, and it is my job to ensure that he follows through with it. And with that, he pulls out of a satchel a fruit-sized pear-looking thing. Looks like a very large raisin.
Oh, thanks, dude. I'm fucking starving.
Don't eat that!
Shaking it in his hand, he says, "Before you receive your award,
Oh, man.
please humor me with a few series of questions. Where were you all on the day of your death? Starting with you." And he looks to Ted.
Oh, God.
Well, I died sometime in the period where I have now forgotten what happened.
Quite. You, sir?
Finnedale.
I'm not familiar with this Finnedale.
It's not far from here. It's where I'm originally from.
And you?
I was in Finnedale as well. There was a siege as of late. We've been jumping around timelines, but some necromancers attacked, and we got trampled.
If there's one thing the Undertaker taught me, it's that death is a fluid concept.
You've met the Undertaker.
I mean, I would be honored. I wish.
Undertaker, if you're listening to this right now.
Well, I died on the rails, and I'm sorry, who is this? I am the head intern, and I am at your service, Sir Leolon Pold.
We were going to request formally that when this mine is reopened, you instate Hibbleby with a position of authority, as he has proven his worth in his assist to us in killing the obelisks.
Yeah, he's cool. He's real cool.
I will see what I can do, and he starts writing stuff down on a pad of paper. Were you aware that there were several reports of 2 young humanoid creatures roaming around the city, alive?
No, our business has been of Dolver's contact only, which was to speak with you and then to secure the snow yield.
Nah, whoever those individuals are, they're way too cool to be us. I would be envious of those people.
Because we are both dead and they are both living, yes.
Can you both give me deception?
Oh, god damn it. Famously good at rolling. That's a 10.
I got a 9.
I got an 11. Yeah.
Well, and he writes one last thing, pockets up that paper in his satchel, and says, "Okay, you 3. I've always been viewed as the iron fist of the Royal Caucus. Strict, by the book, black and white. The rules are here for a reason, most of which were put in place with my own stamp of approval. Any living being found in the city is to be executed without hesitation. However, you appear to be outside our city's walls at the moment. Living as you are, I don't see you violating any laws of our kingdom. Now with that in mind, I thank you for your services." And he tosses over the fruit.
I'm going to go out on a limb and assume the football player is going to catch it.
I hope so.
Give me a sleight of hand.
Parker's not going to try.
No.
19.
Okay.
19, beautiful. Pinky's catch, got it. Now, the lives of our people, I would think, have benefited with your visit, and I implore you to revisit our beautiful city, to bless our production once more. But, with that in mind, I must insist that the next time you do visit, please come deceased. The rules are rules, after all.
We'll keep that in mind, thank you.
It's been a pleasure, and I hope to see you in your next life. And he bows his head and slowly starts walking back to the walls.
See, guys, I told y'all this guy was cool.
I think that's it. I think we just go home. Well, not home.
We can't go home.
What kind of cool-ass reward did Cullen promise us for bringing him this big raisin?
Oh. Can I pull Ted aside really fast?
Mm-hmm.
She's going to reach to grab him on the arm and then just like kind of wave him in a direction instead.
Oh, yeah, no, okay.
So,
What's up?
A lot of stuff has happened over the course of the last couple days.
Well, that's fucking convenient.
Yeah. I'm working on finding a way to get your memory back if you want that back.
Yeah! Sorry, that came out more forceful than I intended.
No, it's fine. So we all had a shared dream the other night. We were told by the god of fate that we're in a fight to the death competition. And before you try and fight me to the death, I have a plan and it's okay and no one's going to die. I packed a spell for that. I can bring people back to life now.
Parker, I would never fight you to the death unless it was for the entertainment of other people watching.
Thanks. Parker is not comforted by that statement. So, you know how you speak to Songbird? You don't like him? He's a bird person?
Ah, yes. Fuck, I wish I'd forgotten that guy.
I've got one of those too, except mine's named Frey. She's cool. And Brandon has one as well. And essentially, each of us have a person in our heads who gave us our powers. We're fighting until only one person has everyone's powers. You can give up your powers of your own free will if you want. So if you want to go back home and live a normal life, you can. I mean, if you want to stay with the group and fight with us, we're going to work as a team and try and track people down one by one. And Cairo's in the death battle, so we're going to try and get to him last, I guess. And my next step is to try and find the wizard, because I think that's probably my best shot at getting your memory back. But if you just want to go home, you can do that too. Otherwise, I don't know when we're going home again.
What? Oh, sorry. I get really into it when you start talking really fast like that. I forgot you wanted me to respond. There's something in my head that I feel like I wanted to do, and I can't remember what the fuck it was. And it's pretty frustrating, because it feels like it was really important.
No,
like, it meant a lot to me.
We actually talked about that. You wanted to bring magic to Earth. Whoever wins this magic death battle gets one wish. And I told you I'd help you.
Well, that's kind of you. I wish I remembered that. Holy shit.
Either way, I just want to let you know before we leave here that if you want your life to go back to normal, it can.
No, I appreciate you asking. I knew that life was never returning to normal when I saw my mother's memories vanish from her eyes. And now it happened to me, too. Irony.
I'm gonna get them back. I've got an idea. I have plans, and it's gonna be great. We're gonna get your memories back. We're gonna get the wizard, and then we're probably gonna get your memories back after that, and then maybe the cleric. But that's, I mean, up to you guys if you wanna.
Oh, so there's like more of them, more of us.
11 total.
Why 11?
My working theory is that it has to do with the Dungeons and Dragons classes that have a magical aspect.
No shit. Colin was wrong about reading the book. I knew it would come in handy.
I've got a couple ideas of spells I might need to get your memory back, but that requires I get the wizard.
All right. I do love fucking up wizards.
Okay.
Let's get out of this weird dead place.
Yeah, let's go. I walk back over to Brandon. Should I call Colin to portal us out of here?
How about we take a break before we do? What time of day is it?
It's around 6, 7 o'clock.
How about we just camp out?
I'm okay to camp here for the night, but we definitely need to stay outside of city limits. And maybe Himbleby?
Is he
Yeah.
still here?
Oh, he was just standing with his hands in his pockets waiting.
Maybe.
If we're leaving here, we're not gonna need... What the fuck is the currency called?
Oh, yeah.
Geld.
Geld.
We're not gonna need this anymore. Himbleby, I want to give you the company.
Really? What's that worth? What's the stock on it?
Here. And I just hand him whatever's left.
It's like 400 something.
Damn.
It's probably 3-something by now.
3-something
I
by
lost
now.
track like 2 episodes ago.
Oh, my God. I sold out. Well, thank you.
Of course.
Oh, my God. I'm going to buy myself a little hut and then maybe like a little hot tub. That sounds like a corporate thing people to get.
Yeah, if you can, get a hold of a PCS. Keep in touch.
What is that?
Hey, PCS.
Hi, I'm a PCS.
Are there PCSs in Verville?
Not an abundant amount.
Are there cell phones in Verville?
No. They use a pipe system.
Oh, that's right.
Well,
Thank
I
you,
like
PCS.
using pipe systems.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Cut it out! It's gone!
Just enjoy the rest of your death.
You know what? I will. And then he walks away with that pile of gold, goes directly to the bar.
Hey, I would have done the same.
Nice.
So, camp?
Yeah, camp.
So we go about a mile away to where the trees start being trees again instead of just broken, leafless shrubberies. And we set up camp in there.
Brandon's gonna go over to one of the tree limbs, take out his big axe and start chopping down a few limbs, put them all together in a little pile, and try to find a rock to strike his axe, to spark it.
can you give me a nature check?
Wow, that's one I have not rolled. 11.
With an 11, you're able to find things that are fine. Striking the rock is a bit harder for you, and you're not really getting as much kindling struck as you would have thought. Other than that, it's set up, it's ready to go, it just needs a quick spark.
For one, I'm going to just finger gun it and light it on fire, because I can do that now.
Absolutely you do, and it sparks, and you now have a functioning fire.
Are there any animals about?
There are some. They don't typically like to live close to Vervo.
Is that like a squirrel?
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of observing you from afar, but he's out there.
Hi, do you want to help me with something really quick? I'll feed you.
All my questions are gone. You can feed me?
Yep, I can feed you. Would you mind, and then I won't RP all of this, but I would like to talk with the squirrel and have them help me set up a tarp and a rope. Have the squirrel climb up in trees, and I pass them things, and we secure the rope and the tarp to different trees to build
Give me
an
an animal handling check.
That's a 9.
9. So
do I get advantage because I can talk to him?
No.
That's okay.
So he's trying his frickin' best to get this done, but the way that you guys are trying to work this out, it's not pretty, but it's functional.
You know what? And then, thank you. I cough up a bunch of good berries and give him those. And then I'm just going to turn into a squirrel and fix it.
You got it, absolutely. And he takes him and says, thank you. And he starts running off bipedal, carrying these berries.
Feed your family.
I don't have one, I'm single!
Feed your neighbors. And yeah, Parker in squirrel form zips through the trees and ties the rope off and builds a nice little...
Makes it a bit tighter.
Yeah.
Makes everything look a bit cleaner. Beautiful, beautiful.
Dang, you guys really got this figured out.
You did, too.
Did I?
You got a whole sword now.
Oh. Yeah, what? Did we go to some cool weapon/sex shop?
I see you've noticed the latex.
When do we not?
We haven't ever before now, so that's why I was asking.
We went to a weapon place and then also to an armor place, but the armor was very tight.
Yeah, it is very tight.
That's as much as I know.
But you know who else wears really tight clothing? Wrestlers.
Kind of makes you question the wrestlers a little bit, don't you think?
What?
What?
What? What?
Also, again, if The Miz and The Undertaker, if you're watching.
As I'm pulling out my hydrating oil. What?
I will hand everyone a good berry for the night for their dinner. I don't know if we had nutrients today, but if not, these are a full day's nutrients.
I'm just gonna yoink one out of your hand and just shove it in my mouth because it's gonna be the first thing I've tasted since I came back alive.
Oh, and it's a vomit berry.
What do they taste like? We wonder.
Grapes, I think.
And you do begin to have that taste back. Those good berries. It's almost like you intensified your taste buds after not having to be able to taste for so long. Usually these things are terrible, but right now it's freaking incredible.
Oh my god. You would happen to have another one, would you?
I can vomit up some more really fast.
Never mind.
No, hey, I got it. I'll do it. I'm working on this. I want to make it less terrifying. And then Parker will really quietly vomit up 10 good berries.
I'm gonna go ahead and take them all.
It's crazy how quick we got used to that.
Brandon, it's good to have you back.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna give you a hug, if that's okay.
Sure.
And Parker gives him a hug.
I kind of just stiffen up a little bit because I'm not entirely sure how to handle it.
I stand there in the background.
Okay, good night.
Hey guys, can y'all turn around for a second? I'm trying to change into my PJs and
Oh yeah, yep, okay.
Jesus.
I was like, dear God, why are we making those noises?
it's so sticky.
Oh god. I'm kind of as everyone's just kind of doing their own thing, I'm gonna just start looking through my phone and just keep looking at that contact where Kim is, and I'm just gonna keep pushing the contacts back and forth, kind of debating if I should give a call, but in the end just decide not to.
You got it.
I hope I dream tonight because I need to have words with that motherfucker songbird.
I didn't have anything planned for that, but I mean, I guess if we're doing that, we go to sleep. And in your dream, you hear the lyre. A soothing but annoying voice. The little bird-brained Ted forgot what's in its head.
I swear I'm going to start singing back to you, man.
A duet would be lovely.
No, don't like that!
All right, yes, I could tell I was stepping into sarcasm, but we've missed a lot of information with you. I don't have the songs or crayons to explain it at the moment.
Look, I never expected to get a straight answer out of you anyway about it.
Bi-curious at best.
Here's the deal.
You're making the deal now.
Yeah, I'm taking agency over this conversation.
He sits down on what appears to be no stool, but as soon as he sits, it holds him up.
So, we were trying to do something, right?
You're doing well. Yes, we were.
How do I keep doing what I was trying to do? Because
I really can't overemphasize. You remember jack shit.
Parker told me I was bringing magic to Earth, and that does sound good. It sounds nice, but
Earth is a gem, I'll be honest. I've visited a couple times in life.
Yeah, they must have loved you.
It's nice to get away from magic for a brief moment.
No, it's not.
Coming from somebody who's just had it for a week.
Yeah, exactly. Y'all are spoiled. You don't know what it's like to have to live without magic. It fucking blows.
I can't claim to know your view of the world, and I'm not going to say that your feelings are invalid. However, in a world where you never know if someone is really who you're talking to is infuriating. There's always an ulterior motive. And I know that that is still existent on Earth, but can't exactly change your form.
So we're in this contest, huh?
Yes. Yes, it's very important that we come out on top.
What, do you win some new assless chaps or something?
Best assless chaps in the world. I get to become a god.
So, putting aside that sounds fucking insane, how do we win?
This is a conversation I wish not to go into, so instead I will just do this. And he starts to play the lyre, and slowly but surely you start falling back into this void, dreamlike state, and like flashes of light, memories from the past 48 hours. This is the flavoring on it, the obelisk. It only lasts until you take a long or short rest.
Oh, no shit.
Yep, I wanted you guys to get a little panicked for the next couple weeks, so I said, I don't know, don't look it up.
That's fucking wild.
You suck.
I know. But just like you guys, I want to throw you off.
No, Ted's gonna know I think his mom is hot.
Absolutely, you remember the obelisk, you remember your mission of going to Verivel, you remember that Brandon was dead, you remember the fight, you remember making up, you remember that Brandon told Kev the Lev about magic.
Oh, fuck my... Oh,
remember going off...
this is so convenient!
You remember it all as you come back in a quick, swift motion, and you are right back in front of Songbird. Oh. There we go.
Oh, fuck. Oh, man. I wish I could have kept on forgetting I need to fuck the Minotaur.
That's definitely an option.
Oh, Jesus. That was freaky. That was really freaking freaky. I didn't know what the fuck was happening there for a second.
You would have gained your memories again. I just felt to speed up the process, answer a few unanswered questions.
Okay. Now here's the real big cue, Songy.
Oh, you still have... Okay, yes.
You think they're gonna betray me?
Now that's a great question. I think that Parker would give up their life for you. I believe that you two have a friendship and a bond made so quickly but so effectively that I believe that they would go to the ends of whatever earth you are on to make sure that you get your wish. Brandon is a loose cannon, and I've worked with many in my life. It's undetermined, but part of that is how you play this game. I believe his odds of betraying you are still in motion. The question is he a friend, or is he a foe? And this isn't a question I'm asking you, this is a question that I am allowing you to find for yourself.
I still haven't found out what he's afraid of.
Spiders is a big one for humans, I'm seeing. I do a lot of Wikipedia. That place is just riddled with information.
Rhetorical question, man. I'm pondering over here.
A committed relationship.
Well, thank you, Songbird. This is the most useful you have ever been since I met you. And I feel fully confident saying that.
Bringing a tear to my eye. Hopefully I will be of more use, so we can help each other out in the future.
Yeah, we're gonna have to help each other out a lot, I'm not gonna lie, looking at these other 11 motherfuckers, 10 motherfuckers, trying to win this thing.
I'm not going to lie, it will be very difficult. But I need you to be patient, and only make moves when they are needed to be played.
Oh, Songy, you're gonna be shocked how patient old Teddy Boy is now.
Well, I'll believe that when I see it. But the sun is coming up, and as you know about early birds, I believe it's time. And he swipes across his lyre, and you wake up with a jolt.
The hell's wrong with you?
Nothing.
Slipping
Just had a weird dream.
as I'm kind of like picking up some of the stuff around the tent. It's slipping for a while there.
Yeah, that's what people usually like to do at night.
I'm going to make the artistic choice that Parker's still unconscious.
Well, doesn't seem you lost that part of your personality.
Yeah. I'm pretty upset about it, though.
Did Parker catch you up on what happened?
Bits and pieces.
I see.
But, it's fine. I'm going to assume that everything went as fortunately as it possibly could have for me while I forgot what happened. And I give you a weird look.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think it went great, honestly.
Yeah, you would think that, wouldn't you?
Something wrong? You seem a little different than when we went to bed last night.
No. Ready to get out of this weird, cold, dead plane.
So am I. So then help me clean up a bit.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. I conjure a illusion of a broom. Illusionarily sweeping up the ground.
Parker does a big Disney princess stretch. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Parker.
Hey, you sleep okay?
Oh, yeah. Dreamed about... Well...
It's okay. That stuff's really personal. You don't need to share that if you're not comfortable, if you don't want to.
Thanks, Parker. Yeah, my last dream was pretty uncomfortable.
Brandon, are you okay? I noticed you pulled the skin off your finger all the way up your arm. Do you need help with that?
I look at my arm.
Yeah, it's still like that. Oh wait, no, you took a long rest. It's still cosmetically like that. However, with some healing magic, I'm sure we can patch it right up.
Well, it doesn't look the prettiest, that's for sure.
Here, let me see what I can do. Can I cure his wounds?
Absolutely.
Or will I need like a lesser restoration to fix that? Because yeah, I'll just burn the spell slot.
And with the cure wounds, the cell regeneration in your arm and your skin starts to accelerate beyond its usual speed, and you're able to completely cover it up.
Just kind of like move my hand around. Thank you, Parker.
No problem. I'm glad we could get you back.
Good to be back.
And Parker's gonna put her hair back in the one long braid and put her glasses back on. All right, I'll call us a portal.
Where to exactly?
Demi-plane for now. I've got Colin looking at the wizard champion for us. I think that's where I want to go next.
Also, didn't you leave your dog with Colin?
Yeah, the colonel's there. He should be okay.
Okay.
Oh no. And then Parker in her brain back to Dolvera being like,
Fuck it, I'm taking this. Goodbye.
and her being like, wait, what? And then just gets shot right back. I should check on the colonel like right away. Let's go.
Why?
Let's go.
What happened?
Nothing. And then Parker's gonna call Colin.
Hi, I am your SPC. Are we wanting to call your mother?
PCS, are you okay?
I'm okay.
Oh no. Oh, no. I'm going to pull out my regular human
Calling
phone.
Mrs. DeChance.
No. Please don't call Mrs. DeChance. How do we have her number? Hang up. Hang that up.
You've concluded your call.
Okay, awesome. I'm going to pull out my regular human phone, and I'm going to call Colin on that because I have his cell number.
It rings for a bit longer than usual, but then he picks up and he's like,
Hey.
Colin?
Hi. What's up? What's up? Why are you using the phone?
There's some issues with the PCS. Could you portal us home to the demiplane with you?
Weird. All right, yeah. Where are you at?
We're outside of Fairvelt. Can I look at my Apple Maps or something
Sure.
and text him the coordinates?
you got it.
Oh no, I have an LG Neon Blue. Brandon, do you have an iPhone?
Give me a second.
Also, really quick, is the Colonel okay?
The Colonel? Yeah, he's taking a nap right now.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'll be right there. Whenever you can portal us, and then I'll hop through, and then I'll be right there.
All right.
About 5 minutes pass.
Already, I think I got it. Here.
And in between two trees, sparks up the white portal.
Hey, Colin.
Yeah.
If anything happens, we'll talk to the Colonel and ask what he wants to do, but you can bring him back to my Nona. I don't know when I'm gonna be back there.
Oh, aren't you coming back to...
Yeah, I get this weird little feeling that the portal might not work because the PCS isn't working, so in case the portal doesn't work, take care of the Colonel and send him back to my Nona.
Whoa, why would the portal not work?
Yeah, the PCS and the portals are two completely different pieces of technology. I think everything's working fine.
Okay,
You want me to, toss something through? Just see if...
Oh, yeah, that would be great.
Okay,
Picks up a pen, tosses it through, and you see a pen just land in the grass.
All right, looks good. I will be right there.
can you get that for me?
Yeah, of course.
Sweet. All right, I'll see you in a second.
Hangs up.
One portal home. Well, to the demiplane.
One portal to the demiplane. I'm gonna walk over and grab the pen and toss it over its head and just hang on to that. It might be magical. And we'll walk through.
I gotta learn my lesson on that one.
And you all step through the portal, and you are in Colin's bedroom.
I run to the Colonel.
Yeah, you head downstairs, and he is in the yard underneath one of the trees.
Can I scoop him?
Absolutely.
I just want to be holding the Colonel.
Partner.
It's okay, honey. Hey, little guy.
6 shooters and whiskey.
And then I'll just let him sleep and give him scratches as we... and then I'll run back up
I
to...
was a human in a past life, I know it.
No, honey, I know.
All right, you alien prick.
Oh.
We got your fucking thing at the cost of my irretrievable memories.
What? Oh, that with the obelisk. Yeah, I looked it up. You should be fine by now.
What?
Your memory? It's just it's a temporary thing. It's like when you go to the optometrist and they do a little dilation in your eyes. It's kind of like that, where it just fades eventually. You'll be able to get those back.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Does it fade?
I mean,
Let me tell you, I'm not feeling very faded.
You bastard! I knew that wasn't a real broom!
Okay, what did I miss? We're not all fighting each other, are we? Are we fighting each other again?
I'm just defending.
No, this is par for the course with me and Colin.
Right.
We got your thing. It's right there.
Okay. And did you give him the seed and the fruit?
Nah, just the fruit.
And he takes it. He splits it in half. He's like, all right, Reese is in the kitchen if you guys want to come with me. And then he heads downstairs. See Reese is in the kitchen, bunch of blueprints laying around, and he's got a piece of wood on the table, and he is smacking it with this other little crystal. Some of the crystals that he brought with him back to this plane. And he says, hey, we got it. Oh my God, I haven't seen one of these in forever. Do we need to, eat before we do this? Should we do it on an empty stomach?
Kayla, did we give them fucking shrooms?
No.
Snowhill.
This is drugs.
I think we should eat something, if I'm being honest. I think we're going to get the best effects. That's fair. And they start raiding cabinets, start just shoving food and bread and just random things into their mouth. And then they're like, all right, let's go. I'll see you on the other side. And they both eat half the fruit. And when that happens, they immediately pass out. Their bodies start contorting and shaking.
What do we do?
Did they explain this part?
Talk to me.
They both shoot up at the same time, and you see their eyes are almost completely dilated. They both stand up and they say, "We've got 12 hours. Let's get to it." And then they both go back to the table and they're cranking out blueprints and new ideas for this laser technology.
12 hours? 12 hours to what?
We have 12 hours until the fruit is gone.
How does that work in the demi-plane?
It's got its own little time capsule, so like duration still happens, but time doesn't happen.
It's like time in your body.
Exactly.
Like time relative to your body. Yeah.
With this fruit, it gives them plus 10 to their intelligence for the next 12 hours.
Did you have any luck finding the wizard?
Oh, I got a few people on my mind about it. My mind is so weak.
Would you mind writing that on a note and then you can go back to what you're doing?
Yeah, here. The most probable person holding this mark is going to be a guy called Ciaz.
Okay.
And he's a little shit on a planet full of goblinoid beings. He happens to be a nobody, actually. He doesn't really know much about politics and what's going on, but he's been trying ever since he was little. Because he's so weak and feeble in physical qualities, he's only trying to improve his brain. He's been talking to the patron, I guess you guys call them, of wizards for a while now. It seems like the people involved in this game are quite adept. The people doing this game, they really, really want their people to win. And he's been giving him little hints on where to find some strange artifacts and scrolls.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you got it.
You get back to your thing?
Oh, I have to. They keep going at it.
What do you guys want to do?
We're not going home anytime soon, are we?
I'm not going home until home is the way it should be.
I think if I go back, my Nona's not going to let me leave. Hold on. And then Parker's just going to be writing a note for like a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know how time works in the other places. Maybe it's not such a bad idea to visit home one last time before we don't ever have to. Well, for all we know, when we come back, home is going to be different.
So, your thought is we go back one last time, see the people that we care about, and then leave?
It might be for the best, at least to remember why we're doing this in the first place. A lot has changed, sure, but I do want to emphasize that our goal will still be the same. We are here to protect our home.
Can I look at my human phone? How much time has passed on Earth?
About 9 hours.
Okay. That's a long nap. Hey, the Colonel?
Yeah?
Hey.
Hey, Parker.
So, I'm about to go away for a while. Because stuff has happened. Some really weird stuff has happened. And I'm sorry to ask this of you, but I'm gonna need you to make a choice, because I don't want to make it for you.
Okay.
Now, I can drop you back off with Nona and Grandpa, but I don't know how long I'm gonna be gone for. And time passes differently these places where I'm going, and it might be a long time. It might be a couple hours, or it might be a couple years, and I might not be able to see you again. Or you can stay here in this demi-plane with Daisy and Pfeiffer and Colin and Reese, but you might not see Nona and Grandpa again, because I don't know when we're going back. Or I can take you with me on whatever adventures I go on, but it's dangerous.
I don't know. I've never been asked anything like that before.
I know, it's a lot. It's a lot to ask of someone.
On one paw, I think your grandparents need me. Guard the house and be their protector. But, on the other, you're my partner, Parker. I've seen you grow up.
Well, maybe it's time I go solo for a little while.
He looks at you with these sad puppy dog eyes. You'll come visit every once in a while.
I don't know. I can't promise that, honey. I don't know what's, if I'm being really, really honest, I don't know if I'm ever going to make it back to Earth. But I'm gonna need you to take care of Nona and Grandpa. And I'll try and visit, but I don't know if I'll be able to.
Oh. Okay. I trust you. You do what you need to do.
Okay.
I've had my adventures in my life, and I've had a pretty good one.
I love you, buddy.
I love you, Parker.
And then, yeah, I give the Colonel a big hug. And I'd like to take the note I was writing and tie it to his collar.
Absolutely.
I'm not going to be going back. I don't know if I can do that, but I'm gonna send the Colonel back with a letter for my Nona.
There's unresolved things I gotta take care of before I may never return, so I can drop them off in front of your yard or anything you need me to do.
I was just gonna have Colin portal him right into the house, unless, I mean, I feel like if he's not an outdoor dog. I don't know, Colonel, do you want to, yeah, you know what, that'll be fine, thank you.
Okay. And I'm just gonna I'm doing freaking gestures. I'm taking my hands out to pick up the Colonel.
Come on, you got this.
No, I'm trying.
No, I know it's awkward.
You're chunky, man. Where do I grab?
Not there, Jesus.
And I try to just pick him up.
I will help. I'll scoop the Colonel as only I can and place him gently in your arms. I'm gonna take a nap really fast, and then Parker's gonna go and hide out in a room upstairs.
You got it?
Yeah. I'll go back one last time.
You got it.
Sounds good.
He opens up a portal in the kitchen. Said, Ted, this one's for you.
I just give a little salute as I walk through it. I put my hood up.
And you are on your street. Dirt road, and in front of you is the trailer. It's right now around 10, 11 o'clock at night.
I walk up to the door of the trailer, the double wide. I wedge my foot underneath the screen door so it doesn't creak on its hinges as I slide it open. I'd like to try to hide as I wander back to my room to avoid any family members that may be present.
Give me a stealth check.
That ain't bad. That's a 15.
15. Well, their role was not great. So your mother right now, she is doing dishes as your father lies half awake on his chair as World's Dumbest Crooks plays on your old TV. And she is scrubbing at a dish that is clean. And you just see a single teardrop.
It is very difficult. But I walk past her. And I immediately rummage around the fucked up mess that is my room until I get to a battered cardboard box. And I open up the cardboard box. And inside it are VHS tapes. A lot of VHS tapes. I scrounge through them for a moment before finally picking up one from near the bottom of the box. It is a tattered version of WrestleMania 3, Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant. On the front of the VHS cover, there is a note in black Sharpie. To my little bro, every tag team needs its partner. I open it up, place it in my portable VHS player, and I watch it. So that is what I spend my evening doing. Watching old wrestling tapes.
Portal opens up for you, Brandon. First I have you going to Parker's place, and then as soon as you step out, it's going to change, and it'll be ready to go in front of your house.
Sounds good. You ready?
As I'll ever be. Looks back once more at Parker. His tail stops moving completely.
I want him to stay so bad.
He says, let's go.
Let's go. And I swept through.
And he looks at the house. He looks at you. And without Parker translating anymore, looks at you with these sad puppy dog eyes, looks at the note around his collar, and gives you just a little nod as he walks towards the door. Starts scraping it.
As soon as I see him start doing that, I'm gonna tail back through the portal again.
Absolutely. And you are right in front of your house.
Damn, this sucks. And I'm gonna pull out my phone, and I'm gonna put Kevin and Kim in the same group chat.
The two loves of your life.
And I'm gonna tell them both to meet me at the lake that they know so well.
You got it.
Remember that I'm technically grounded still. And I'm gonna attempt to climb up to my bedroom.
Give me an acrobatics.
Come on, don't fail me now. Okay, that's not terrible. Let's say 16.
16. You're able to get up. And you are through the window.
And as quiet as I possibly can, I'm gonna try to sneak into the garage.
Now I'm gonna need a stealth check.
Oh, thank God. 17.
I was worried about that one. But you got it by 3 points.
Okay.
Your mother, sitting at the kitchen table with her laptop with a glass of white wine. And she's on Facebook. And she is going through old events on her profile with you in them. She's looking through. You see a creak of a smile on her face. But then it fades away as she cocks her head, puts the laptop down, and she heads upstairs without seeing you.
I promise I will make you proud, even if you don't know it. And I'm gonna start heading to the garage. I'm gonna grab an old bag, start filling it with stuff that's in the garage, like lighters, maybe like hand axes and stuff to just like, that I would need for whenever we're taking road trips.
Sure.
Camping. And knowing very well what is gonna happen when I do this, I'm gonna open the garage door and I'm gonna hop on one motorcycle and I'm just gonna rev the hell out of there.
Your mother makes it down the stairs. And as you are making your way, you're just revving it?
I'm like on top of it, like just waiting for that door to open so I can just peel out.
And as soon as you start to get out of the driveway, you see the front door open, and your mom is standing there. She looks pissed. And you leave streaks of black on the ground as you zip out of this neighborhood and head towards the woods.
As soon as I make it to the woods, I'm just gonna park my motorcycle as close as I can till I can no longer take it through the trails. And I'm gonna start walking towards the spot on the lake that and hopefully to see two familiar faces there.
You see the orange truck parked next to the spot. And Kev is there, sitting on a rock. Hey, what's going on? Saw the bat signal.
Hey. Are you alone?
That's as far as I know. I haven't seen Kim. I don't think they responded.
Right. I didn't really expect her to.
What's going on, man? Last time I heard of you, you were in a place.
Yeah, about that. Listen, so much has happened in these past couple days, weeks. This school year has been nothing like I ever expected it to be.
Sure, I mean, I don't understand fully, but it sounds a little different this time around.
Kevin, this could possibly be the last time we see each other. I'm gonna be gone for a long time, and where we are, time may be different. For all I know, I won't be back in 50, 100, maybe even thousands of years later, and even if I do make it back in a time where you are still alive, you might be, well, for lack of a better term, old.
Why do you have to do this?
There's things coming to Earth, and we need to protect it. And as of right now, we are the only ones I know that are capable of doing it.
So why you? Well, if stuff's going on, I mean, like you said, it's in other worlds. Can't other worlds take care of those worlds? Why do they...
I have been questioning that this entire time. I thought I finally got my life together. I thought I finally had a good future in front of me, and lately I feel like I've been just stumbling on that path. I now have an opportunity to actually do something that could benefit others instead of myself for once.
You benefit me.
I know, man, but I can't. I can't put you. I'm sorry, but I can't put you over everybody else's safety.
Can you take me with you? I mean, we joke about it a lot, but like I'm your sidekick. And without you, I'm probably just going to end up working at the dealership. And I don't want to do that.
You'd be sacrificing your school life. You'd be sacrificing your family. You'd be sacrificing essentially everything you know.
You know my grades are shit. I mean, I love my family, but like you said, this is about the world. And I can't imagine a world without my best friend in it.
Only if you truly are committed to this. I will take you with me.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what help I'd be, but I'll do whatever I can. Do whatever I need to do.
I'm gonna text Colin that I'm gonna need a very big portal, big enough to fit a whole truck through.
I can take my truck.
Well, we don't have any horses or carriages. I'm gonna hop on my bike, put the goggles down to my face, and I hope you are ready for what you are about to see.
I guess I'm gonna have to be.
I rev up my bike.
And as you step on your bike, you hear a crack of a branch. And walking towards you with their flashlight on their phone is Kim.
Did you see that the portal's up, or is that not happening
Portal
yet?
is not up yet.
Okay.
Hey. Normally I'd be in bed by now, but I guess you have something that needed to be said?
Yeah. Kevin, can you give me a second?
Yeah, sure. And he hops in his car and, like, puts his head down, like, trying to get out of the way of sightline.
Did you just call him Kevin?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
This is serious.
Ooh.
Yeah. Hey, Kim. Look, I don't even know how to go about this. I'm sorry.
For what? Why am I here, Brandon?
Look, though, what happened between us, I didn't mean to hurt you the way that I did. And I feel like I may have used your status to help push myself up.
You don't fucking say.
Well,
I was an upperclassman, taking you in, showing you all your friends that you have today, and then as soon as you get everything you've ever wanted, you push me to the curb. There would be no Brandon Rodriguez if you wouldn't have smiled to me on the bus that day.
Yeah, Kim, I don't even know what to say or any. I needed to tell you that I am so sorry. I really am. And this might be the only opportunity I could ever tell you this to your face.
Brandon, I don't know if you know this, but you're Brandon Rodriguez, the king to other people. But to me, you're just that kid on the bus. And you did hurt me. It hurt me for a while. But my life is more than the time that Brandon broke my heart.
Yeah, and I'm happy that it is.
Is there anything else you wanted to get off your burly chest?
Well, maybe one last thing.
Yeah.
It's nice to see you.
The fuck is wrong? We see each... Okay, yeah, no, whatever. I'm going home.
All right. Kev, you can lift your head up now.
You got it. And he just shoots back up. You see Kim walking away. And once she gets out of eye line, the sparks of a portal in Kev's eyes light up.
Hope you're ready, boss, because this is going to be a hard one to explain to Ted and Parker.
Yeah, you got it. Do I just go through? Do I have to go slow like a car wash, or is this like just full speed ahead? Like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Is this like a car wash?
How fast do you drive a car through a portal?
He's gonna mess with the transmission if I go to. I don't understand any of this.
You know what? This is going to be maybe the craziest thing we ever do in our lives. I say we go full throttle.
Yeah.
And I rev my bike up as freaking far as it will go and just peel right in.
Slams his foot on the pedal and follows you through, and as you get through, there is that dirt path leading up to the house, and he's following right behind.
And as we are driving towards the house, there's the biggest smile on my face, knowing that I have somebody that's got my back.
Kicking up dirt and making a trail up that path. He parks it right next to the old tree that's hanging 90 degrees. Halfway through it, looks like lightning struck right through it. Gets out of the car, and he looks at everything. The vast distance of nothingness around this island of land, floating in nothingness. Holy shit. I thought magic wasn't real. And that's where we're going to end this episode today. And we pan away from this demi-plane in this time capsule, and we move back to the house that Parker grew up in. Around the Colonel's collar, a note that reads,
Dear Nona and Grandpa, I lied about the nap, ellipses. Sorry. I am going away for a while, and I don't know how long, but I'm gonna be okay. And you don't need to worry about me, and you don't need to look for me. You raised me cautious, but I grew up strong. And that's because of you two. And this has nothing to do with you and Grandpa or my parents. I didn't need a mom and dad. I had you two, and that was everything. But you know how when you used to take me to church and they talked about that there's things on this earth that we need to do, things that we're called for. I found the thing that I'm called for. And I don't know how long it's going to take, but I've got to go pursue that. I love you both so much. Take care of the Colonel for me. He'll take care of you, too. He's pretty strong like that, but take care of each other. I love you. I miss you. I'm gonna be okay. Dash Parker with a little heart, and then P.S. Turns out I'm actually not allergic to grass or nuts! ! Funny, right? ? Okay, love you guys. Bye.
And that's where we're going to end this episode. Hello, and thank you for listening to this episode of Magic Isn't Real. Your support means everything to us over here, and just listening to the show is incredible. If you really like the show, there are a couple other ways that you can help support us, like leaving us a review on whatever platform you're listening to this on, telling your friends, following us on social media, and if you want to do even more, consider subscribing to the Patreon. For $5 a month, you can access our Discord, post-credit episodes, and even personally stump the players by submitting questions for extra credit. Links to everything and more I just mentioned can be found in the episode description. And if you have any questions about that or about the show, please feel free to add us on Twitter or X at MagicIsn'tRealPD. And Kayla can help you out over there. To our patrons, we love you. Other people we appreciate are the cast and crew. Episodes are edited by Dustin Parsons, with assistance from the editing team that includes Brendan Rex and Josue Campos. Intro music is by Jake the Dead. Cover art is by Juniper Whitney. Eddie is our community manager. Social media is managed by Anna Rose Pfeiffer and Kayla Temshiv. And if you listened this far, thank you and we love you. Oh, and we lied about the magic. It's totally real.